I'm Not Sleepy, a golden tell-a-tale book. I'm Not Sleepy by Maida Silverman, illustrated by Kathy Balin. It was nearing Jill's bedtime. Mom said, "Time to get ready for bed, Jill." "But I'm not sleepy," said Jill. "I want to play with Jelly Bean." "Jelly Bean is under my chair," said Dad. "He's fast asleep." "Jelly Bean played with his toy mouse all day," said Jill. "I guess it made him sleepy. But I'm not sleepy." Jill asked if she could play with Mimi, the little poodle who belonged to Mrs. D next door. "Well, it is bedtime, but I have to return a pie pan to Mrs. D," said Mom. "You can come with me." They walked through the little iron gate to Mrs. D's house. Jill rang the bell. Mrs. D opened the door. "Hello, Mrs. D," Jill said. "May I play with Mimi?" "Come in," said Mrs. D. "Let's look for her." They found Mimi all snuggled up in her basket. "Mimi's gone to bed," said Mrs. D. "I know why Mimi is sleepy," Jill said. "She chased butterflies all afternoon. But I'm not sleepy." Jill and Mom said goodnight to Mrs. D. Now it was dark outside. By the light of the street lamp, Mom saw a pair of sparrows asleep on Mr. Zen's attic windowsill. "Look, Jill," said Mom. "Even the sparrows have gone to bed." "Yes," said Jill. "They flew all day. That's why they're sleepy. But I'm not sleepy." When they got home, Mom said, "It's time to get ready for bed, Jill." "First, my fish have to go to bed," said Jill. "They swam all day and they're sleepy." Jill turned off the light in the fish tank. "Go to sleep, little fishes," she said. "Now my dolls have to go to bed," said Jill. "They played lots of games at Teddy Bear's birthday party. They're very sleepy." Jill went to her room and put Amanda and Melissa in their doll beds. "Now go to sleep," she said. Just then, Dad came into Jill's room. "Are you getting ready for bed?" he asked. "I'm still not sleepy," said Jill. "But Teddy Bear is. I'll put him to bed." Jill put Teddy into her own bed. "Now you'll go to sleep," she said. Then Jill yawned. "I think you're getting sleepy," said Dad. "No, I'm not sleepy," said Jill. "But I think I'll put on my pajamas." Jill put on her pajamas. She even washed her face and brushed her teeth. Mom came into the room. "Are you sleepy now?" asked Mom. "No, I'm not sleepy," said Jill. "But could you read Teddy Bear a story? He's not asleep yet." "Sure," said Mom. "I think I'll get into bed with Teddy while you read to him," said Jill. "Okay," said Mom. Jill climbed into bed and cradled Teddy Bear in her arms. "Now listen to the story, Teddy," said Jill, yawning. Mom began reading. Jill began to close her eyes. Soon she was fast asleep. Mom tucked Jill in and gave her a kiss. "Good night, sleepyhead," she said. "Now you're sleepy."